Be me, 26-year-old feminist dating boyfriend for year and a half. Going well. I'm copywriter, making $49,000. He's project manager, making $73,000 year. Relationship is good. We're talking about moving in together soon. Finally. He has golden retriever named Bailey that he's had for 5 years. Got Bailey right after college as puppy, and they're super close bonded. Bailey is sweet dog, but I've never been big on pets. Honestly prefer clean apartment without fur or mess or pet responsibilities, always. He loves that dog more than anything, talks about her constantly, all duh. See how much he cares for her, but don't really understand it. Tell myself I can deal with dog for sake of relationship worth. Start spending more time at his apartment, and Bailey is always there. She sheds everywhere. Fur on couch, on bed, on my clothes. Constantly have to lint roll every time I leave his place before going anywhere. Mention to him that Bailey sheds a lot, and he says that's normal. Suggests maybe he should brush her more often to control the shedding. He says he brushes her twice a week already. That's pretty regular. Notice Bailey always wants attention when we're trying to spend time together. We'll be watching a movie, and she brings toy wanting to play fetch. He pauses movie to throw toy for her multiple times, interrupting us. Ask him if he can ignore her so we can finish movie uninterrupted. He says she just wants to play and he can't ignore her needs. Tell him I'm here spending time with him, not watching him play dog. He says Bailey is part of his life and I need to accept that. Say I accept it, but does dog need constant attention every second? He looks annoyed and says she's not getting constant attention, just normal. The rest of night is awkward because I've clearly upset him about dog. Bailey seems to sense tension and stays close to him all evening. Notice how he pets her and seems more relaxed with dog than me. Feel jealous of dog getting his affection and comfort while I'm upset? Tell myself that's ridiculous to be jealous of a dog. That's crazy. We start talking about moving in together, and I bring up Bailey. Ask him if he's thought about what will happen with the dog. He looks confused and says, Bailey will live with us. Obviously, that's... Tell him I'm not sure I want to live with dog full time. He says Bailey is non-negotiable. She's part of package deal completely. Suggest maybe Bailey could stay with his parents during the week sometimes. He says absolutely not. Bailey is his dog and stays with him. Ask him to at least consider making her outside dog or garage dog. He says she's house dog and has been her whole life. Won't change. Realize this is going to be a bigger issue than I thought problem. Suggest that if we're living together, Bailey needs rules and boundaries. Tell him dogs shouldn't be allowed on furniture. That's our space. He says Bailey has always slept on couch and his bed. Won't change. Say that I don't want dog in our bedroom at all. That's our space. He says Bailey sleeps in his bed every night for 5 years. Routine. Tell him that's going to have to change if I'm moving in, clearly. He says maybe we shouldn't move in together then, if that's the issue. Feel shocked that he's choosing dog's sleeping arrangement over me living. Ask him if he's seriously putting dog's comfort over our relationship progressing. He says he's putting Bailey's well-being first because she depends on him. Week later, bring up allergies, even though I'm not actually allergic, really. Tell him I think I might be developing allergy to dog dander recently. He offers to get air purifiers and hypoallergenic bedding to help. Say that might not be enough. Maybe we need to rehome Bailey. He looks at me like I've lost my mind, completely gone crazy. Says he's never rehoming Bailey. She's family, and that's not happening. Tell him that relationships require sacrifice and compromise from both people. He says yes, but rehoming my dog isn't reasonable compromise to ask. Ask what he values more, me or the dog. Ultimatum forming already. He doesn't answer, just walks away, clearly upset with the question asked. Start pointing out every annoying thing Bailey does to build my case. She barks when doorbell rings and I say that's disruptive to peace. He says she's just alerting us that someone is at the door, normal. She begs for food during dinner, and I say that's poorly trained behavior. He says she doesn't beg, she just sits nearby, hopefully watching us. She needs walks twice daily, and I say that's too much time commitment. He says exercise is necessary for her health, and his too benefits both. Complain that dog food is expensive and taking up budget space unnecessarily. He says Bailey's expenses are his responsibility, not mine to worry about. Realize he's defending Bailey against every single criticism I make, constantly. Month later, and I'm at his place. Less because of the dog. He notices and asks why I'm not coming over as much anymore. Tell him honestly that I can't deal with Bailey being everywhere, always. He says Bailey lives here, so yes, she's going to be everywhere. Say that he has to choose what's more important, me or dog. He looks hurt and says, "Why are you making me choose between you?" Tell him, because I can't live with dog, and if he wants future, he needs to decide what matters more to him, relationship or pet. He says Bailey has been with him for 5 years, loyal and loving. Asks me why I'm threatened by a dog who just wants to love. Tell him I'm not threatened. I just don't want to live with animal. Say that I deserve partner who puts me first, not dog first always. He says he does put me first, but Bailey is also his responsibility. Tell him then prove it by rehoming her to someone who wants dog. He says absolutely not. That's cruel, and he would never do that. Ask him if keeping dog is worth losing me over this decision. He's quiet for a long time, then says he needs time to think. Feel confident that he'll choose me because I'm his girlfriend, not dog. Tell him he has 1 week to decide or I'm walking away. He nods, but doesn't look at me, just pets Bailey sitting next to. Week goes by and he doesn't call or text at all. Complete silence. Finally, I text him asking if he's made his decision yet or not. He responds that yes, he's made decision and we should talk in person. Go to his apartment, expecting him to tell me Bailey is being rehomed. He opens door, and Bailey runs up to greet him, like always jumping. We sit down, and he looks sad, but also resolute about something. Tells me that he's thought about it a lot, all week long, constantly. Says that Bailey has been there for him through everything, for years. Mentions she was there when his dad died, when he lost job depression. Says she's never asked for anything except love and care and walks. Tells me that I came into his life a year ago and immediately demanded. Says, I've criticized Bailey constantly since we started getting serious about future. Points out that I've asked him to change everything about how he lives. Mentions that Bailey has never made him choose between anything ever loyal. Says that if I can't accept Bailey, then I can't accept him. Tells me he's choosing Bailey because she's been more consistent partner. Then feels shocked because I genuinely thought he would pick me over dog. Ask him if he's seriously choosing a dog over human relationship with. He says he's choosing loyalty and unconditional love over someone who demands ultimatums. Tells me that Bailey is family, and he doesn't abandon family for anyone. Stand up to leave, and Bailey comes over to sniff me wagging tail. Realize this dog has no idea she just won the battle for him. Tell him he's making a huge mistake and will regret this decision eventually. He says the only mistake was getting involved with someone who hates animals. Says he should have known from the start that this wouldn't work out. Tells me that anyone who makes you choose between them and pet, bad. Asks me to leave and says he hopes I find someone without pets. Walk out and hear Bailey barking goodbye through the door behind me. Sit in car crying because I lost to a literal dog competition. Ridiculous. Tell myself he's crazy for choosing animal over me, but feel empty. Week, see on social media, he's at dog park with Bailey, playing. She's running and he's smiling. Genuinely happy in the photo. Captured moment. Comments from his friends about how much they love Bailey. Sweet dog. Realize his entire friend group knew Bailey before they knew me. Outsider. One friend comments, "Thank God you kept Bailey. She's the best, clearly." Another says, "Anyone who makes you choose between them and dog isn't." Understand that everyone in his life sided with the dog over me. His sister comments with heart emojis on photo of him and Bailey together. Realize his family loves that dog too, and probably glad I'm gone. Feel isolated and embarrassed that I lost to a pet animal completely. Month later, mutual friend tells me he's dating someone new, already moved. Ask about her, and friend says she has 2 dogs of her own. They apparently met at dog park and bonded over their pets together. See photos of them with all 3 dogs hiking and playing outside. She looks happy and comfortable and clearly loves animals like he does. Realize he found someone who shares his values about pets and loyalty. Meanwhile, I'm alone because I couldn't accept his dog into life. Friend mentions that new girlfriend and Bailey are already best friends bonded. Says Bailey sleeps between them in bed and new girlfriend doesn't mind. Understand that she's giving him everything I wouldn't. Acceptance of Bailey? Try dating other guys, but find out many of them have pets. One guy has a cat, and I immediately feel annoyed by it, already judging. Another has fish tank, and I complain about the maintenance involved. I realize I have problem with pets in general, not just Bailey specifically. Talk to therapist about what happened, and she asks important questions. Why was I so threatened by boyfriend's relationship with his dog? Exactly. Sit there, unable to answer because sounds ridiculous when said out loud. Therapist suggests that maybe I was jealous of the unconditional love. Bailey says that dogs give uncomplicated affection, while relationships require work and compromise. Realize I wanted him to prove his love by giving up something precious. 3 months later, see announcement. He's moving in with new girlfriend already. Caption about combining their pack and creating home for all 3 dogs. Photos of them painting walls together with dogs lying around watching them. His friends and family commenting about how perfect they are together match. Realize they built relationship on shared values and love of animals foundation. Meanwhile, I'm still single because I can't handle anyone having pets. Tell my friends what happened, and they're sympathetic but honest with feedback. One friend says she wouldn't give up her cat for anyone either. Another says that ultimatums rarely work, especially about family members' pets. Realize that most people see pets as family, not disposable objects to rehome. 6 months later, and I see photos of him proposing to her already. She's crying happy tears, and Bailey is in photo wearing bow tie collar. Caption about how Bailey brought them together at dog park that day. Hundreds of comments congratulating them and talking about how sweet Bailey is. His mom comments about gaining daughter and another grand dog, finally happy family. Realize he's building entire life with someone who accepted all of him. She didn't make him choose between her and Bailey. Just love both. Meanwhile, I'm alone at 27 because I made an ultimatum that backfired badly. Tell myself that it was just a dog, but clearly meant more than understand now that Bailey wasn't just dog, she was family and test. Year later, see wedding photos, and all 3 dogs are in wedding party. Bailey is flower girl with basket walking down aisle ahead of bride. Bride's 2 dogs are ringing bearers, carrying rings on their collar ceremony. Whole wedding is dog-friendly, with guests bringing their pets to celebrating. Realize this is a community of people who value animals as family members. He looks happier than I ever saw him with me. Genuinely joyful smiling. Bride looks at him with love and at Bailey with equal affection. Both understand that she passed test. I failed by loving what he loved too. Their vows mention Bailey by name and promise to always put family first. Reception has dog treats and water stations for all the pet guests attending. Still single and realize my ultimatum cost me good. Relationship had potential. He was kind, loyal, responsible, and loved deeply, especially his dog Bailey. I saw Bailey as competition instead of part of package deal. Whole person made him choose thinking I would win, but didn't understand bond there. He chose loyalty and unconditional love that Bailey represented in life over. Now he's married to a woman who understands that pets are family, not accessories, while I'm alone because I keep seeing pets as inconvenience, not family. Talk to therapist regularly about why I felt so threatened by dog. Realize I wanted to be only thing he loved completely. All attention mine. Understand now that love isn't finite, and loving pet doesn't diminish love. Still uncomfortable around animals, but trying to understand what I missed before. See couples walking dogs together and realize it's bonding activity they share. Notice how people light up talking about their pets. Genuine joy and love. Understand that for many people, pets aren't just animals, they're family members. Read about how pets provide unconditional love and emotional support. It's always there. Realize Bailey gave him something. I couldn't. Consistency and uncomplicated affection. Always tell myself I was right to have boundaries, but wrong to demand ultimatum. Learn that making someone choose between you and loved one never ends well. If they choose you, they'll resent you for making them give up family. If they choose loved one, you're alone, having revealed yourself as an unreasonable person. 2 years later, and see their expecting baby announcement on social media. Photo of Bailey with signs saying, "Big sister coming soon, proud dog." Comments about how Bailey will be amazing with baby, protective and gentle. Realize he's building complete life with someone who shared his values fully. She never made him choose. She just accepted and loved everything about him. Meanwhile, I'm still dating casually, but can't commit to anyone with pets. Lost good man because I couldn't accept that his dog was part of. Learned that ultimatums reveal more about person giving them than person receiving. Always forced him to choose, and he chose loyalty over someone who made demands. Now I'm cautionary tale about how making someone choose between you and pet day